Why is kindness helpful in business? I'd like to think that it is. I don't think it's a prerequisite. I don't think you need to be kind, but I think that maybe again it's one of those things where I'm kind of running from things that I maybe traumatized. One of them being I'd like to think I'm a student of business, and you read a lot of these biographies of the Jobs of the world and others, and you see like a kind of a really concerning trend where they're highly respected in the business sense,
Yeah.
but when you analyze like their personal life, it's like a hot mess.
Totally.
Hot mess. That actually scares me. I'd like to think I'm a introvert and really kind of simple in that, like, as long as family, cares, that's really what I care about. But I think I'm running away from that, from like the playbook that in order to be a success in business, you kind of need to be a little bit of an asshole.
Totally.
There are examples. Unfortunately, they don't get the most attention. There's a particular book that comes to mind, Good to Great, where they mention that the kinds of leaders that you would think are good for an organization to go from good to great are the most charismatic. Whereas, there's been studies made about how actually some of the best leaders are more of the Lincoln types, the Abraham Lincoln types, where a little bit more quiet, reserved. They don't necessarily get the headlines, a little bit more patient, but kind of over time kind of drive greatness in an organization. I think about this a lot because the characteristics that are business success, as well as just being personally successful with your friends, family, etc., are actually not the same. And so I holding those two things in tension, and at least kind of holding a bar to ourselves of just making sure that we are driving business growth, but also just remaining good humans is it's a personal thing. But to answer your question, I don't know if that's a requisite to be successful. I hope it'd be, but